Your agent has 4 memory problems. Most setups only fix one. There is the structure problem. Raw files are not memory. There is the connections problem. Knowing that this decision relates to that file. There is the retrieval problem. Finding the right thing fast without rereading everything. And there is the trust problem. Knowing what is still true and what is stale. 4 problems, 4 layers. Markdown as the base. llm-wiki for structure. Graphify or understand anything for connections. GBrain for retrieval and trust. Here is what each one actually solves. Most setups pick one of these tools and stop there. A vector database, a knowledge graph, a managed memory service. Each one handles one failure mode and leaves the others open. The 4-layer stack is not more complex. Each layer does exactly one job. You add them in order and stop at whatever level your agent actually needs. When something goes wrong, you know exactly which layer to look at. Start with structure. Raw Markdown files are not memory. They are storage. The problem is that your agent has to rediscover what each note means every time it opens the workspace. llm-wiki fixes that by turning scattered project knowledge into a maintained wiki. Decisions, concepts, rules, sources, and summaries. The important part is not that it is Markdown. The important part is that the LLM helps keep the knowledge surface organized enough for the next agent run to use. Once the knowledge is structured, the next problem is connections. Your agent needs to know that this decision changed that file, this research updates that concept, and this workflow depends on that config. Graphify and understand anything both address this layer. They turn a workspace into a relationship map. Files stop being isolated documents. They become nodes with edges. Informs, depends on, updates, contradicts. This is the layer that tells the agent what is related before it starts opening files. The last 2 problems are retrieval and trust. Retrieval answers, what should the agent read right now? Trust answers, should it believe what it found? Vector search finds similar content. Graph search finds connected context. GBrain combines both, retrieval, synthesis, and source-aware answers. It can pull from the structured wiki, follow graph relationships, and return the context that should actually enter the prompt. Without this layer, your memory stack can still retrieve stale notes, outdated decisions, or the wrong file for the right-sounding reason. 4 problems, 4 layers, each one now solved. Here is the full stack in one view. Markdown as the base. llm-wiki for structure. Graphify or understand anything for connections. GBrain for retrieval and trust. Each layer solves exactly one problem. Together they give your agent memory that actually holds. You do not need all 4 layers today. Start with Markdown and llm-wiki. That is 30 minutes of setup and it solves the structure problem immediately. When your agent starts missing connections between files and decisions, add Graphify or understand anything. When retrieval quality matters and you need source-aware answers, add GBrain on top. Each layer adds one capability. Each one is independently testable. Build the stack in the order your agent needs it. Before the stack, the agent is asked about a decision from last week. No context, it guesses, it is wrong, you paste the decision in manually. You have done this before after the stack. Same agent, same question. llm-wiki surfaces the decision record. Graphify shows which files that decision changed. GBrain assembles an answer with the source attached and freshness checked. The agent knows. You told it nothing this session. That is the difference. That is what the 4-layer stack actually changes. That is the stack. But the real question is performance. Does it beat raw search, vector-only memory, and graph-only memory on real workspace tasks? I ran that benchmark next. Subscribe if you want the results.